Welcome to Tasting the Tri-State. Thanks for joining us as we travel the Tri-State, finding the best local restaurants in the area. Meet the people who started them, the chefs who make the delicious cuisine, and the patrons who love it. Our goal is to make you hungry, so you too will go out and taste the Tri-State. Today, join me, Laurie Maynor, at the Hornville Tavern north of Evansville on Baseline Road near the intersection of St. Joe Road. People come to the Hornville for all the great food, but the people there are another important reason.
It's a family place and it's very family oriented, and the staff here knows their customers when they walk in the door, and it's just a very friendly environment.
Hornville has great specials every day, and one of the favorites is Thursday.
Steak sandwich, which is a special every Thursday. It brings in a very large crowd.
Stick around. I'll be right back with the owners, Butch and Deb Schneider, at the Hornville Tavern, coming up on Tasting the Tri-State, brought to you by Expressway Dodge.
Tasting the Tri-State.
Tasting the Tri-State, brought to you by Expressway Dodge.
Ed, what are you doing up here?
I'm here to demonstrate just how low we can get the prices at expresswayonline.com. Get it? Expressway Online?
Shop all 7 Expressway stores anytime.
10 brands and always the largest selection of vehicles in the Tri-State.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Oh yeah, I got this. Whee!
That really had to hurt.
At IBEW Local 16, helping business in the Tri-State is an everyday thing.
All of us at Old National Bank are very proud to partner with IBEW Local 16. They share a common passion for this community and they do great quality work. That's a perfect combination in our book.
Last year here at Bossy Field, we were experiencing light problems. We called the IBEW Local 16. They turned the lights on for us so we could play ball.
How can IBEW Local 16 help your business today?
Ellington Fine Cabinetry is the standard for quality craftsmanship. At Ellington Fine Cabinets, they take pride in taking care of their customers with a welcoming spirit and attention to detail. Customers are treated like family at Ellington. With 40 years of experience, you'll get the best in quality craftsmanship. All the wood cabinets are made right here in the Tri-State and are custom made to fit your space and your style. Visit the Ellington showroom at 101 North Governor and let your dreams begin with Ellington Fine Cabinetry.
They're moms, dads. They're part of your community. They live on your street. They employ your neighbors. They're America's 12,000 Allstate agents. They live near you, they know what you need, and they're there to help protect you, to put you in good hands. There's an Allstate agent right here in your community.
Call Dan Jost, 421-1925.
What might this be?
A black widow spider. 2 little mice. Cicada killer bees in my backyard. An army of ants marching on my kitchen counter. A brown recluse spider waiting in my bed.
Call McMahon Exterminating at 475-1100. Who can help you? McMahon can.
Welcome back to Tasting the Tri-State. Join me now at the Hornville Tavern with owners Butch and Deb Schneider. The Hornville Tavern owners, Deb, Butch, Schneider. How did this all come to be? How did you become owners?
It's your turn.
Well, we always, leading 5 years into this, we always thought we wanted to have our own business, and our kids grew up here. We brought them in here to eat all the time. A couple times a month, and we thought, this would be a cool place to own and operate and everything. And we were sitting with Larry one afternoon discussing our son's rehearsal there in the back room, and got all the details worked out. Larry sat back in the chair and he goes, 497 days I'm done. And I said, what do you mean you're done? He said, I'm retiring. He said, I'm either going to sell the place or just close it up. We looked at each other.
Yeah.
You can take it from here.
From here? I said, we want to buy it. Because what I said, we want to buy it.
It's a lifelong dream.
It is, right. And we had talked about this for several years previously. I mean, it wasn't just something that, when we looked at each other, we knew what each other was thinking. So it's not like I just blurted it out without any rhyme or reason. This is...
You have a buyer yet?
Everybody, yeah. And they had 5 buyers, and we were number 2 on the list, like I was telling you, Laurie. We were number 2. And it came about that number 1 decided that that wasn't the best thing for him to do health-wise, and so he backed out, and we were the lucky people that we were given the opportunity.
Just coming here for a decade or more with your 4 children, and having that experience of this being someplace that you came every Friday night?
Just about.
Just about. When the kids weren't in sports, or had other commitments, we'd come here just about every Friday night.
And it was very reasonable, and everybody was happy. I mean, they could order off the menu what they wanted,
And they kind of knew what you wanted right when they saw the whites of your eyes.
We'd call in a reservation, and they said, "Oh, there's the Snyder's." So we'd come in and sit down, and before they even come to our table, they knew what I was drinking, knew what she was going to have.
And what the kids were going to have.
Yeah, they brought the drinks to us and took our order. We got to know all the girls that work here, waitresses. We buy them little treats for Christmas and so forth.
Kind of family.
In fact, In fact, one of the waitresses still works here.
Wow. And I'm sure it's the same thing. You have regulars, people that come in every single week.
Yes.
You just know they want a certain item. That's what they're here for.
And it's delivered without them even asking.
Wow. That's fantastic history, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wonderful landmark since 1930s, you say?
Yes. It was in the 30s. I'm not exactly sure the date. Yes. It's had several owners over the years, and it was closed for a while prior to Larry owning it. It had been closed, I want to say, for like maybe 7 or 8 years.
Several years. Yeah, it was basically a shell. And Larry approached the owner of the building to lease part of it and start a restaurant. And Larry had it for 17 years?
17 years before we bought it.
Took over. Now we've had it for almost 6 years, 6 years in February.
Schneiders are carrying the Hornville Tavern torch.
That's right.
Fantastic.
That's right.
Well, thanks for being a great part of the community.
Well, thank you.
It's a wonderful restaurant. I love the homemade items. I love everything that's fresh and traditional.
That's what drew us here. It was the atmosphere, the great people, the courteous staff, and reasonable prices is what brought us here all those years, and we're trying our best to maintain that same.
It's a wonderful community. The community is fantastic out here.
Supports.
Very, very much
so. It
so.
supports the restaurant.
Yes.
That's got to make you feel good.
Yes, it does. It does.
Well, thanks for having us.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. Coming up, Butch and Deb's daughter, Kate Schneider, will join us to make the Hornville Tavern's scrumptious pecan pie.
Oh, I was struggling just to keep up with my kids. Now I can run and play with them.
I'm off my cholesterol and blood pressure medications, making my annual checkup a whole lot less nerve-wracking.
My attitude and outlook is so much more positive. A good workout is like therapy for me.
I want to be there for my family and my children. I think they'd like me sticking around a little longer.
It's not about what you lose. It's about what you gain at Bob's Gym.
Not sure if you can trust your cooling system to handle the extreme this season? Then it's high time to outfit your home with a brand that generations have recognized for extreme rugged reliability. Your Indoor Outfitter has a selection of Coleman home comfort products that keeps you cool on those hot and muggy days ahead and saves energy with environmentally friendly performance.
Go to ColemanAC.com for a dealer near you. That's ColemanAC.com, your indoor outfitter.
Frost Insulators, Local 37, yeah. They insulate the USA and the trained to know just how. Industrial insulation, insulators got it down. I use the ones that know the job. They keep it green and never stop. Best at what they do in this town. They're the insulators.
Since 1953, FT Kelly & Sons in Evansville has kept the Tri-State swimming with custom in-ground pools. If you can dream it, FT Kelly can build it. Get a free estimate on how FT Kelly can change your life with the pool of your dreams, along with pool supplies, full-service openings, closings, repairs, and replacements. Your family will love FT Kelly & Sons grills, spas, and accessories too. For 3 generations, FT Kelly & Sons Evansville, East and West.
ProMark is a leading custom screen printing and embroidery company specializing in all types of custom products to get your business noticed. We offer a full-service art department, in-house screen printing, embroidery, and even roll label production. And because we are locally owned, our clients benefit from quicker turnaround time and direct contact with the most knowledgeable customer service available in the industry. Call ProMark and let us assist you in finding a product that will help you promote your company. ProMark, we sell attention.
With a large, fully certified and licensed team of plumbers and a large fleet of trucks, you can rely on Allstott Plumbing for your home or business. They have the manpower to get to your job fast, and you can put your trust in the expert technicians from Allstott Plumbing. They use the latest equipment to get your residential or commercial plumbing repairs completed quickly and efficiently. They even offer 24-hour emergency service. Call today or find out more on the web at allstottplumbing.com.
Ed, what are you doing up here?
I'm here to demonstrate just how low we can get the prices at expresswayonline.com. Get it? Expressway Online?
Shop all 7 Expressway stores anytime.
10 brands and always the largest selection of vehicles in the Tri-State.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Oh yeah, I got this. Whee!
That really had to hurt.
Welcome back to Tasting the Tri-State at the Hornville Tavern. Meet the dessert specialist at Hornville, Kate Schneider.
Kate Schneider, Hornville Tavern. Kate, you are the baker of the pies, the desserts, the delicious yumminess. And we're going to show how to make a famous Kate Schneider pecan pie. Pecan pie.
And I actually can't take the claim for it. It was my mom's, my great-grandma. I actually have tried to come up with my own pecan pie here at the tavern, and it always failed. So Mom said, try Mama's pie. So I did, and it's stuck ever since.
Aren't they the best, though?
Yes. You know, even though
those old recipes.
Yes, I know. Anything from Grandma is amazing, especially something that's been passed down.
You have melted a couple tablespoons?
1 tablespoon of butter.
Okay, melted butter.
And then...
and I'll be your sous chef.
Awesome. Then to that, she uses a full tablespoon of vanilla.
Unusual to use a whole tablespoon.
Yes, and I will say if you end up doing, this is imitation, but if you do the real vanilla, you want to go a little lighter. Just use a tablespoon or 1 teaspoon because it's a lot more potent.
Powerful.
Yes, yes. So we're gonna get that together, and you're gonna go ahead and add 3. We have medium-sized eggs.
Nice.
I know most recipes are 3 large eggs, but we've got
a crack in there so I don't get a
That's
shell in
perfect.
your beautiful pie.
That's perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and put the pecans. It's your traditional standard 9-inch baking shell. And now she uses a 1.5 cups of chopped pecans. And we always put those in the bottom because all the pecans will eventually rise to the top. And it actually gives it a little extra like crunchiness and toastiness to the nut itself, the pecan.
Most recipes don't call for that many pecans.
I know, and yeah. I like a lot of filling, kind of like my cookies. I like extra stuff in it. We will dump in a full cup of corn syrup or Karo syrup. As you see this big tub, we go through a lot.
I need one of those big tubs at my house, especially around the holidays. So this gets thoroughly mixed?
Yes, and then we'll dump a 3/4 cup sugar.
Okay.
Get that all whisked away. And then we'll just top that off on the filling.
Okay. Work your magic. So from here, we put it in
your oven 350 degrees for about 55 minutes.
That
50
long?
to 55, yeah. Depending, because sometimes you have a bigger crust, sometimes it's a little thicker. So anyway, 50 to 55 minutes will be ideal. And just, it'll be toasted. You'll have a nice toasted brownness on top. So you don't want anything too jiggly in the middle because, and it will eventually set a little bit longer over time too.
So what other pies do you make here?
Peanut butter and pumpkin. Now we mainly do the pumpkin closer to the holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas because, I don't know, that's the time for pumpkin pie. Now, peanut butter, I'm a peanut butter fan, and that one goes like crazy. So I'd say between the peanut butter and this one, yeah, you can't go wrong. So.
No. Okay. Cheers. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mountain Moss pecan pie.
Simple ingredients.
And it's not too rich, I don't think.
Then
Just
it's delicious. A scoop of vanilla. Little Hershey syrup
I'll be
on
sold.
top.
I don't think you even need the Hershey syrup.
Maybe
I'm
not.
going with the vanilla ice cream.
It's delicious. Thank you, Kate.
Oh, and you're very welcome. Pleasure. Thank you.
What a great pie. Stay with us. We'll be back on Tasting the Tri-State with Deb Schneider. If you haven't tried the Hornville's tater wedges or their famous beer bread, you're in for a treat at Hornville Tavern.